Hello out there, Mr. Drybones here, and with the Mario RPG remake coming out later this week, at least at the recording of this video, I thought I'd release another tip video with a few tips to help you get through the start of the game. Now this video should be mostly spoiler free as I'm only really going to cover the first hour of the game or so, because it is an RPG and I don't want to spoil any story elements for new players. So, sit back and enjoy the video, and I hope these tips give you a hand. Let's get started. To begin, I'm going to kind of assume that you've never played a JRPG before. This particular JRPG is Mario's first role-playing game, and as such it is a turn-based RPG which is similar to the games of its day. The bulk of the game is going to be here in battles. Turn-based battles where Mario will take his turn and then enemies will take theirs. As you play through the game, you'll get additional party members, so you'll get more turns in battle. As you complete battles, Mario will also get experience, so that'll raise his level and make him a more formidable opponent. One of the unique features of Mario RPG, at least it was unique back in its day, was when Mario or any of his party members level up, players can choose where to allocate additional stat points into one of three categories, those being into power, HP, or magic. To cut right to the chase, what the bottom line is, with these additional points you can bolster character stats, and it's recommended that you do it based on your playstyle. Alternatively, you can use them to bolster stats for characters that are lagging behind in certain abilities, or you can use it to bolster stats that a character already excels in. For example, taking a character who's really strong and putting the extra point in nothing but power to make them even more powerful. However, if you want my opinion on the matter, for Mario, I recommend putting almost all of his stats into POW, and for your first party member, I recommend putting all your points into Special. Now again, assuming you've never played a Mario RPG before, instead of magic points, Mario has what's called flower points. And as you play through the game, you'll get items called flower tabs, or flower boxes, or flower jars. And what these do is they actually increase your flower points, so you want to find them throughout the game. But they also have a secondary effect. That secondary effect being, it'll also refill your flower points as well as increasing it by 1. Keep watching the video and you'll see it illustrated in the footage. This is a good way to restore your flowers to 100% anytime you need to. However, beware as you can only use those flower items outside of battle in the overworld. Now, once you reach towns, there are 2 points of interest that you need to know about. See that spinning star? That means that is an inn. That's where you can go to heal Mario and your party. If you see a spinning mushroom, that's an item or weapon shop. When you get to the Mushroom Kingdom for the first time, go into the item shop and head down to the basement, and be sure to talk to the Gray Mushroom. He'll tell you about hidden boxes. It's recommended you take that advice seriously because let me tell you, those hidden boxes can be hidden anywhere. Now, I can't say how faithful the remaster is going to be because I haven't played it yet, but in the Super Nintendo game, this treasure chest that you'll see you can only get at this one opportunity. You have to jump on Toad's head as he leads you to the Chancellor and then grab that chest. If you miss this opportunity, unfortunately, you cannot get this chest later. Before you leave the Mushroom Kingdom, be sure to visit the item shop and get shirt, pants, jump shoes for Mario, and any other items you think you need. Be sure to get a few pick-me-ups as those are revives, and those will be very useful to you, especially in the early game, when characters don't have a spell to revive you. I don't necessarily recommend getting the antidote pin, but if you have the coins for it and you want to get it, feel free. I only have one tip for you when you get to Bandit's Way, and that tip is to make sure you get Mario and Mallow both to about level 3 or higher before you fight Krako. Otherwise, you might have a bit of a bad time. When you return to the Mushroom Kingdom, you might notice that the town is besieged by Shy Guys. Now, I would suggest helping everybody along the way, as you will get items for your trouble. Now, that said, you can also take this opportunity to get some levels, as I would recommend getting both Mario and Mallow to at least level 4, ideally get them to level 5, and everything will actually be quite the cakewalk. And you'll get some good items to boot. Now, when you get back into the castle, be sure to go into the vault, as you can loot it again for more items. And be sure to go into the guest room to get a wake-up pin, and this is the accessory I would recommend equipping to Mallow. Now, if you need to heal while you're retaking the Mushroom Castle, don't go to the inn. Instead, go to Peach's room and talk to the old Toad. She'll heal you for free. My last tip is this. When you get into the sewers, look for this room and look for this treasure box. Inside this treasure box is a Mimic, and he's very weak to Mario's jump attack. If you defeat it, you're going to get a flower jar, and you're going to get a true form pin, which I would recommend putting on Mario before the next boss battle. And that's it! Now, this video was made for the absolute beginners, so I hope you enjoyed watching it, and if you're a veteran player, please feel free to leave additional tips in the comments section. Thank you very much for watching, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.